Hello everyone, this is Teacher Juvie and I will be your guide for today's lesson.
Our topic is about problem solving involving surface area of solid figures. Let's start with this problem. Mr. Garcia wants to paint his storage shed. The shed is in the shape of a rectangular prism shown below. He only has 3 gallons of paint that can cover 266 square feet of the surface of the storage shed. Is there enough paint for Mr. Garcia to repaint the whole shed? Okay, so let's try to find the answer. Let us analyze the problem by answering these questions. The first question is, how many faces does the figure have? Since yung binanggit sa problem na ito ay rectangular prism, therefore, ito ay may 6 faces. What is the shape of the bottom and top faces of the storage shed? So, makikita natin dun sa figure na rectangle ang shape ng bottom and top faces. What are the shapes of the side faces? So, similar siya dun sa top and bottom na rectangle. Yan, nakikita natin na puro rectangle ang faces ng rectangular prism. So, this is the net of rectangular prism. The simplest way to solve for the surface area of a prism is to compute for the area of each face and add all the area of the faces. Okay, so kukunin natin yung mga area ng 6 na faces na yon. So, ang area ng left side ay we will multiply 8 feet by 7 feet. So, we will get 56 feet squared. Ang area ng right side ay ganun din, 56 feet squared. Ang area ng top ay 14 feet by 7 feet. Therefore, ang kaniyang area is 98 feet squared. Ang area ng bottom ay 14 feet by 7 feet. So, similar siya sa top na 98 feet squared. Ang area ng front ay 14 feet by 8 feet and that is equivalent to 112 feet squared. And the area of back is 14 feet by 8 feet and that is equivalent to 112 feet squared. Okay, so let's start to compute the surface area. That is equivalent to the sum of area of left and right sides. I-add natin siya sa sum of area ng top and bottom plus add natin sa sum ng area ng front and back. So this will be, so if we are going to use the formula, so surface area is equals to 2 times 8 feet times 7 feet plus 2 times 14 feet times 7 feet plus 2 times 14 feet times 8 feet. So, 8 times 7 is 56 feet squared multiplied by 2 plus 14 feet times 7 feet, that is 98 feet squared times 2 plus 14 feet times 8 feet, that is 112 feet squared times 2. Okay, so we will get 112 feet squared plus 196 feet squared plus 224 feet squared, and the surface area of the rectangular prism is 532 feet squared. So the total surface area of Mr. Garcia's storage shed is 532 square feet. So the paint left for Mr. Garcia is not enough to cover the whole storage shed. Kasi yung kaya lang i-cover ng 3 gallons ng paint ay 266 square feet. 532 square feet yung total surface area ng rectangular box. Okay, so we have to remember that the surface area refers to the sum of the areas of the bases and lateral faces of a solid figure. So one way to find the surface area of a solid figure is to find the area of its net. It can be measured in square units and other units. Okay, so let's try to solve some examples. So find the surface area of the triangular prism. So, ito yung ating triangular prism. So, hahanapin natin yung surface area nito. So, syempre, we have to use the formula. So, ang ating surface area for the triangular prism is we have to find the perimeter of the base. Of the base, imo-multiply natin siya sa length. So, ang perimeter ng base, ang base dito is triangle, diba? So, we have to find the perimeter. So, i-add lang natin yung side 1, side 2, tsaka side 3. Kasi yun yung tatlong bases, tatlong sides ng base. Then, imo-multiply natin siya sa length na 11 cm plus, imo-multiply naman natin yung base and height. So, yung base dito is 4 cm. Yung height dito is 2 cm. Then, substitute natin yung mga values sa ating formula. So, we will get 3 cm plus 4 cm plus 5 cm. So, that is the perimeter of the base. So, multiply natin sa length na 11 cm. Then, i-add natin sa product ng base. Ulit, ang base natin ay 4 cm at ang ating height ay 2 cm. So, i-evaluate na natin. So, 3 plus 4 plus 5. So, that is equivalent to 12 cm. Times natin sa 11 cm plus 4 times 2. That is 8 cm squared. Okay, so, unahin muna nating mag-multiply. So, 12 cm times 11 cm is equivalent to 132 cm square plus natin sa 8 cm square, and we will get the surface area for this triangular prism, that is 140 square centimeter. Okay, next example. Find the surface area of a can of soda. The radius of the base is 4 cm and the height is 13 cm. Assume that the can is shaped exactly like a cylinder. So, nakikita natin dito sa figure na ang radius ng soda or ng can of soda is 4 cm and the given height is 13 cm. So, we will use the formula in finding the surface area of the cylinder. So, ang formula natin dito is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. So, kung naaalala nyo, ang value ng pi natin ay constant. So, 3.14 yung ating ginagamit sa pagsosolve. Okay, so substitute natin yung mga given radius and height sa ating formula. So, 2 times value ng pi, 3.14, times yung value ng radius, which is 4 cm. Then, kukunin natin yung square niya. Plus natin sa product ng 2 times 3.14, the pi, and the radius and the height, which are 4 cm and 13 cm. Okay, so evaluate natin isa-isa. So, multiply muna natin yung 2 times 3.14, so that is 6.28. Multiply natin ulit sa square ng 4. So, ang square ng 4 ay 16 cm square. Paano nakuha yung 16? Imo-multiply natin yung 4 sa sarili niya. So, 4 times 4, that is 16, then centimeter square. Plus, pwede na natin kunin yung product ng apat na value, apat na numbers na to. So, 2 times 3.14 times 4 cm times 13 cm. So, yun lahat ay may value ng 326.56 cm square. Okay, pwede na natin silang i-multiply ulit natin tong 6.28 sa 16 cm square, and we will get 100.48 cm square. Then, i-add natin siya sa 326.56 cm square, and we will get 427.04 cm square as the surface area for this can of soda. Okay, so let's proceed to example number 3. Find the total surface area of a regular pyramid with a square base if each edge of the base measures 16 inches and the slant height of a side is 17 inches. So, ito yung ating square pyramid. So, square yung kanyang base at meron siyang 4 triangular bases. So, ang gagawin natin doon is para makuha yung surface area niya, since apat yung triangular bases ng pyramid, kukunin natin, di ba ang formula natin sa pagkuha ng area ng triangle ay 1/2 times base times height. So, since 4 yun, i-multiply natin yun sa 4. Tapos, i-add natin yun sa area ng square dahil square ang kanyang base. Okay. So, ngayon, mangyayari niyan, kunin natin yung substitute natin yung mga value ng base and height sa ating formula and also the side length of the square base. So, 1/2 times 16 yung kanyang base, 16 inches, times natin sa 17 inches na height. Then, multiply mo yun sa 4, saka natin i-add sa square ng 16 inches, which is the base. Okay? So, evaluate natin. So, 1/2 times 16 inches times 17 inches times 4, that is 544 inches squared, plus, square natin tong 16 inches. Paano mag-square? 16 times 16. Yon. So, i-multiply mo lang yung 16 sa sarili niya. So, we will get 256 inches square. So, nakuha na natin yung 4 na area ng triangular faces. Then, pwede na natin siyang i-add dun sa area ng square base natin. So, this is now the surface area for this triangular, for the pyramid. So, the answer is 800 inches squared. Let's have example number 4. How much plastic was used to make this traffic cone? Suppose that it is a perfect cone. So, this is the traffic cone. Gagawa daw ng gantong traffic cone using plastic. So, ang given radius dito is 7 cm and yung height niya is 20 cm. So, para makuha natin kung gaano karaming plastic ang magagamit kapag gumawa tayo ng traffic cone, so we have to use the steps in solving problems. So, first, what is asking the problem? So, the amount of plastic used for the traffic cone. So, hanapin natin yung amount ng plastic used for the traffic cone. Then, what are the given facts? So, ang given dito ay yung radius na 7 cm and yung slant height na 20 cm. Okay, so next, which formula should we use to solve the problem? So, since this is a cone, we will use the formula SA equals pi RS. So, pi, radius, then side, plus natin siya sa pi r squared kasi meron tayong circle dito. Ito yung area ng circle, yung pi r squared. Okay, so let's substitute the given values to the formula. So, we have the value for phi, which is 3.14 multiplied by 7 cm. Then, multiply natin sa 20 cm. Then, i-add natin yon sa area ng circle. So, 3.14 times, square natin yung radius na 7 cm. Okay. So, 3.14 times 7 times 20, that will give us an answer of 439.6 cm squared. Plus natin, so, paano naging 49 cm squared tong 7 cm na naka-square? So, again, pag mag-square ka ng number, i-multiply mo lang siya sa sarili niya. So, 7 times 7 is 49 cm squared. So, add na natin yung dalawang numbers muna na 3.14 and 49 cm square. And we will get 153.86 cm square. Saka natin siya i-add sa 439.6 cm square. And we will get the surface area for this traffic cone, which is 593.46 cm square. Example number 5. How much amount of rubber material was used to coat a soccer ball with a radius of 5.55 decimeters? So, ito yung ating soccer ball and we all know that this is a sphere. So, what is asking the problem is the amount of rubber material used to coat a soccer ball. Then, what are the given facts? So, ang given lamang dito sa problem ay yung radius ng bola, which is 5.55 decimeters. So, which formula should we use to solve the problem? So, since ito is sphere, we will use the formula in finding the surface area of the sphere, which is SA equals 4 pi r squared. So, dito sa sphere, meron tayong makukuha diyang 4 na circle. So, pag pinagsama-sama natin yung area ng mga circle na yon, yun yung makukuha nating surface area for the sphere. Or pwede rin naman, i-multiply na lang natin yung area ng circle sa 4 since 4 yung circle na makikita natin sa sphere. Okay, so we can now solve for the surface area of a sphere using this formula. So SA equals 4 pi r squared. Substitute the given values to the formula. So SA equals 4 times the value of pi is 3.14 times square ng radius, 5.55 decimeter square. So, 4 times 3.14 times, paano ipe-perform tong squaring ng numbers? I-multiply mo lang yung 5.55 sa 5.55. So, 4 times 3.14, that is 12.56, times natin sa square ng 5.55, that is 30.8025 decimeter square. So, multiply na natin, and we will get the surface area for the sphere, which is 386.88 decimeter square. Okay, so let's solve the problem. We can draw an illustration if necessary. So the first problem, Cecilia needs to buy some cardboard to build a box 12 inches long, 8 inches wide, and 10 inches high. So from this problem, masasabi na natin na ang solid figure dito is a rectangular prism dahil ang kanyang dimensions ay binubuo ng length, width, at height. How much cardboard is needed to build the box? So what is asked in the problem is the amount of cardboard needed to build the box. Then the given are yung length na 12 inches, yung width na 8 inches, at yung height na 10 inches. So the formula here is, so we will use this formula, surface area equals 2 times height times width, plus natin sa product ng width at length multiplied by 2. Tapos, i-add natin siya sa product ng length and height multiplied sa 2. Okay, so show your solution. So, isa-substitute lang natin yung mga binigay na given sa ating formula. So, 2, ang height ay 10 inches, tapos ang width ay 8 inches. Plus 2, ang width ay 8 inches, times natin sa 12 inches na length, and i-add uli natin siya sa 2 times natin sa length na 12 inches multiplied by the height of 10 inches. Okay, so 10 times 8, that is 80 inches squared multiplied by 2, plus 8 times 12, that is 96 inches squared multiplied by 2, and 12 times 10, that is 120 inches squared multiplied by 2. So, i-multiply na natin siya lahat by 2. So, this will become 160 inches squared plus 192 inches squared plus 240 inches squared. And the surface area of the box is 592 inches squared. So, the answer here is 592 inches squared of cardboard is needed to build the box. Okay, so another problem. A box in the shape of rectangular prism has a length of 25 meters, width 15 meters, and height 10 meters. What is the surface area of the box in square meters? So, binanggit na sa problem na rectangular prism yung solid figure na binabanggit dito sa problem. So, again, what is asked in the problem is the surface area of the box. And the given are yung length na 25 meters, yung width na 15 meters, at yung height na 10 meters. So again, we will use the formula SA equals 2 times H times W plus 2 times W times L plus 2 times L times H. Okay, so para ma-solve natin using the formula, so isa-substitute natin yung mga given sa ating formula. So, 2 times, ang height ay 10 meters at ang width ay 15 meters. Plus natin sa 2 times 15 meters times 25 meters. Then, add natin sa 2 times 25 meters times 10 meters. So, evaluate natin itong mga nasa loob ng parenthesis muna. 10 times 15, so that is 150 meters squared. I-multiply natin sa 2. Tapos, 15 times 25, that is 375 meters squared multiplied by 2. And 25 times 10, that is 250 meters squared multiplied by 2. And we will get 300 meters squared plus 750 meters squared plus 500 meters squared. So, we add all of them together. So, we will get 1,550 meters squared as the surface area of the box. So, the answer is the surface area of the box is 1,550 square meters. Okay, so let's have another activity. Answer the questions that follow. Refer to the figure shown below. So we have here a square pyramid, a square base pyramid with a height of 10 feet and the base is 15 feet. So these are the questions. What is the shape of the base? So as you can see, the shape of the base is a square. What is the shape of the lateral faces? So yung mga lateral faces nito ay triangle. So what is the lateral area? So para makuha natin yung lateral area, yung area nitong apat na triangle, kukunin lang natin. So, ang formula to get the area of triangle is 1/2 times base times height. Then, since apat yun, i-multiply natin to sa 4. So, the area of the lateral faces is 300 feet squared. So, what is the area of the base? Dahil ito ay square base, so, syempre, yung area yung formula sa pagkuha ng area ng square ay S times S or S squared. So, we will get ang S natin dito is 15 feet. So, 15 times 15, so we will get 225 feet squared. So, what is the area of the solid figure? So, para makuha natin yung pinaka-surface area niya, pagsasamahin lang natin yung 300 feet squared at 225 feet squared, and we will get 525 feet squared. So, how did you get the total surface area of the figure? So, nakuha natin yun syempre. So, we will add the obtained lateral area and the area of the base to get the total surface area of the figure. Okay, so let's solve another problem. Bella has a hot water tumbler that is shaped like a cylinder with radius 4 centimeters and height 7 centimeters. She wants to make a crochet cover for her tumbler. How much crochet textile does she need to make for the tumbler? So round your answer to 2 decimal places. So to solve this problem, we have to find what is asked in the problem. So we are looking for the amount of crochet textile needed to make for the tumbler. And the given are yung radius na 4 centimeters at yung height na 7 centimeters. So since this is a cylinder, we will use the formula surface area equals 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. Let's now solve the problem by substituting the given values to the formula. So 2 times 3.14 times 4 centimeters square, or i-square natin yung radius, plus 2 times 3.14 times 4 centimeter times 7 centimeters. So, evaluate na natin. So, 2 times 3.14, that is 6.28. Multiply natin sa square ng 4 cm. So, that is 16 cm squared. I-add natin siya sa product nitong mga numbers na to. So, 2 times 3.14 times 4 cm times 7 cm. So, that is 175.84 cm squared. Then, multiply muna natin siya bago natin i-add dito sa 175.84 cm squared. So, 6.28 times 16 cm squared, we will get 100.48 cm squared. Add na natin sa 175.84 cm squared. So, the surface area is 276.32 cm squared. So, the answer now is 276.32 cm square of crochet textile is needed to make a tumbler. Okay, for the last activity, what is the surface area of the composite figure? Then, show your solution. So, ito yung ating composite figure. So, binubuo siya ng rectangular prism at ng cube. So, paano natin isosolve yung surface area nitong composite figure na to? So, first step, we have to find the surface area of the cube. So, kunin muna natin yung surface area ng cube. So, to find the surface area of cube, so, dahil 6 ang faces ng cube, imumultiply natin yung area ng square, ng square sa 6. Okay? So, 6 times S times S. So, ngayon, ang value ng side niya ay 4 meters. So, 4 meters times 4 meters times natin sa 6. So, ang surface area ng cube ay 96 meters square. Okay, so after natin makuha ang surface area ng cube, proceed naman tayo sa pagkuha ng surface area ng rectangular prism. Okay, so to find the surface area of rectangular prism, we will use this formula. Then after nyan, sa-substitute natin yung mga given sa formula na ito. Okay? So, na-substitute na natin. Then, simplify natin. So, 5 times 4 is 20 times 2, so 40 meters square. So, 5 times 8 is 40 times 2, that is 80 meters square. And 8 times 4, that is 32 times 2, so that is 64 meters square. Add natin yon, so we will get the surface area of rectangular prism na 184 meters square. Pero kung papansin niyo, meron tayong space dito, 'di ba? So, kunin natin or kailangan natin tong ibawas, itong space na to. So, kunin natin yung area nitong rectangular shape na ito. So, 5 and 4. So, 5 times 4, that is 20 meters square. Saka natin siya ibabawas sa 184 meters square to get 164 meters square as the surface area. And for the final step, we will add the surface area of cube and rectangular prism. So, yung nakuha nating surface area ng cube na 96 meters square, add natin doon sa 164 meters squared, and we will get the surface area for this composite figure na 260 meters square.
Thanks for watching this video. Hit like if you learned from this video and don't forget to subscribe on my channel. Thank you so much.